Hi guys, welcome back to another unboxing and review video. So up today we have the brand new 2019 Mega Construx Halo A New Dawn Mystery Pack. So in front of you guys we have the entire line here, all 7 figures, and the ship that's also considered the ultra rare item for the mystery packs. So before we go into looking at the figures, I know probably the most important thing in the comments I'm going to get most is the codes for each of these figures. So I wrote them all down, and we'll go over that in a second. First off, I just want to show you what the mystery pack packaging looks like. So again, on the left side, we have all of our Spartans, the UNSC, and then we have only 2 of the Covenant on the right, and then on the back, we have all 8 figures. And then in that box, you can barely see kind of that code, right? So I'm gonna read them off to you guys first, right off the bat. So each code starts out, at least in my neck of the woods, with 3478. The last 4 numbers or letters in it is what actually identifies the figures. So for 347808HY, that is the blue Spartan right here. So for 09HY, you get the yellow Spartan over here. For 10HY, you get the pink Spartan. For 11HY, you get probably the most sought after figure out of the wave, which is the Marine. For 12HY, you get the Brute over here. For 13HY, you get the Spartan and that really nice active camo. For 14HY, you're getting the Grunt. And then obviously for the last one, 15HY, we're getting the ship, which is the ultra rare for the mystery packs. So just to give you guys all quick looks of each of the figures. So all of the figures in this wave are themed after Halo 3, and they look really, really good. So the probably one of the, not the, I guess like a huge con about it is that the armor for the blue and the pink Spartan and the active camo, besides the helmet, are the same. So that is probably one of the bummers for that, but they're reused parts, not too bad. But overall, really nice looking figures. For the next figure up, and again, this like the last 4 is gonna be 09HY for it. You're getting a Spartan in yellow with an older style shotgun. Overall, really nice armor, really crisp coloring, really good detail. Also, the figure quality is very, very nice for these figures. So if you guys watch any of my other videos in most recent years, I have kind of commented about how some of the plastics that Mega Construx is using for their figures has kind of degraded, but I haven't noticed that being a problem for any of these figures. They look very nice, they're very crisp, they're very durable, and they just look great. So again, that pink Spartan, that's going to be that 10HY for the last 4. Same armor as the blue Spartan that you guys saw as well, but very good detail, really nice crisp visor. You know, you're not seeing a whole lot of paint splotching on any of these figures as well, so that's really nice. I'm actually really impressed with this line, especially for it being a blind bag series. So for last 4 being 11 or 11HY, we get the Amazing Marine in its proper colors for Halo 3. So I'm pretty sure this is just a repaint of the Marine from the Maverick series. I could be wrong about that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the face sculpt on the figure is, I'm pretty sure that's from the Maverick series. I could be wrong about it, but overall looks really good. Brings a lot of really nice homage to Halo 3, which is my favorite out of the series. So it's always good to see them focusing primarily on that being their primary focus for the wave. Overall, it's a really nice figure. Comes with that newer style of the assault rifle, all in gunmetal gray. He's got the under kind of in a tan color for his lower arms and then upper thighs. And then that really nice metallic green for his armor, if you guys can see that. And he's got some pretty good detail on his boots as well, up to his chest armor. The only thing that's a little bit annoying, I don't know if you guys can see that on his face right there where his mic piece is supposed to be, there is some paint blotching. And that is the only paint blotching that I've seen out of this entire series. So hopefully, well not hopefully, but hopefully that is just a a bad paint job on mine, and the rest of them won't have that. So the next one up for the code is going to be last four is going to be 12HY, and this is going to be that really nice brute and really nice armor as well. So his helmet is removable, and it's kind of, you know, with it on, with how his chest armor sits, it's almost like it keeps his head in that permanent down position. It's a little bit of a bummer. I'll show you guys in a second what the helmet looks like off of his head, but overall really nice just detailing and paint application for the figure. For the so the helmet comes off, it's on that peg system like some of the newer lines. He doesn't have any kind of facial expressions that are actually painted in, which is kind of a bummer. I was kind of hoping that that was going to be a possibility at least, but overall a really nice looking figure. Pretty impressed overall with the entire line. Now, all of the figures that you've seen so far, those are all considered commons for this series. So what they've in the package right here, it shows all the figures in the wave. It shows which ones are common, which ones are rare, and which ones are ultra rare. Now for the yellow Spartan, there's supposed to be 6 in a case. Same with the blue, and with the pink there's 4. With the brute there's 4, and then also with the Marine there's only 4, even though there's still commons. For the rares, for being the grunt as well as that active camo Spartan, you're only getting 3 apiece, and then there's supposed to be only 2 of the ships for each case. So even though this guy right here and the brute on the right are still commons, they are harder to find in the cases. There's less of them. So the next one up for last 4 is gonna be 13HY. It's the active camo Spartan. Looks really nice. Again, that chest armor and the shoulder armor is the same as both the pink and blue Spartan. The helmet is different. Comes with one of the Covenant carbines. He looks, I mean, I'm not really a huge fan of these active camo figures. So, you know, again, it's not like I'm not huge about this, but overall it does look really good. I don't know if you guys can tell this, but there was one mishap for my figure. So for his right upper armor thigh, or the right upper thigh armor, I never received that in my package. What I did receive as the extra piece is the an additional groin piece, like a groin armor piece. So that's a bit of a bummer that we're still having some kind of distribution and quality control issues with Mega at this point in the game, but I can understand that given the fact that it's just kind of one of those things. Next figure up is the Grunt. So this is also another rare. This has got newer articulation. So with the arms, you do have a ball joint on the shoulders. You've got swivels on both of the wrists. And then with the thighs as well, you've got ball joints at the thighs, and then you have swivels on the ankles. He comes with a really nice needler, really good attachable armor as well. Head is on a ball joint. Overall, it's very stiff, but it does move, and it looks really good. I don't have a lot of these grunts, so I'm glad I was able to get this as well. And then the last one up, the ultra rare, probably the most exciting ship or just figure out of the set for some collectors, is the buildable micro scale ship that comes in the mystery pack. So the last 4 for this was 15HY. It comes with a very quick build. It's about like, I think 10 steps to build everything. They use all common pieces. So this is actually one of those things where if you did have the instructions for it, this would be very easily able to be recreated with probably some of the extra parts that you have. It's all in gunmetal gray. There's, I think, some of the undercarriage is in black. And then it comes with this nice little stand, this little translucent stand, so you can place it down. Overall, I mean, it's a nice piece. I'm not like huge on it. I think kind of the scale for it's a little not for my liking, but it's neat that they are adding extra things to the wave. So the last thing I kind of wanted to mention right here, so I was able to get in contact with an eBay seller that was actually putting up a lot of these for bidding. And I reached out to him, I contacted him, I asked him if he had any more. He told me he did not. He made a special trip to the store, found the entire wave for me, put them on eBay within a couple hours, and then I was able to get them like 2 days later. So it was amazing service. In no way was he sponsoring this video or anything like that, but I just wanted to give him a shout out for the video. If you guys are looking for these, he does have them in his neck of the woods, so it's something possible to reach out. I don't know if he still has listings of additional mystery packs, but he's been super easy to work with. He has gone and looked for these specific for the the last like the last four for if you're looking for the Marine, for example, if you're looking for a specific Spartan, he's willing to do that kind of stuff for you. So it's worth a shout out if you guys are eBay buyers. His eBay handle is Nojo06. I will include that in my description video, as well as all the codes as well. So again, if you guys are looking for it, was a very reasonable price. I actually got all of these for including shipping. For 2 days shipping, it was $40. So that is $5 per figure, but that also includes 2 days shipping, and he made a special trip. So when you have something like this that's actually retailing for about $3 a piece, that's actually a pretty good deal when you can't find them in your neck of the woods. So it's something to think about if you guys are interested with it. Give them a shout out. Don't forget to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.